Seriously, who has time to go to Brooklyn? I do, today. I don't really have time, but I'm making the time.
Talk about a cover.
Oh, talk about a cover. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am so excited for today's video because we are going on an adventure. I know most of these Bookmas videos have been right here in my apartment because between you and I, that's how I like it. That's how I prefer it. Out there sucks, but it is a beautiful day out and we have a destination, a very important destination, a destination that I have wanted to visit for a long time now. And I keep putting it off because it's far away and I'm just lazy, honestly. We are going all the way to Brooklyn to Park Slope because we are going to go visit, drumroll, the Ripped Bodice. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't breathe. I can't contain my excitement. We are going to the Ripped Bodice. We are going to do some book shopping, and then I will give you a little haul when I get home. For those of you that don't know, the Ripped Bodice is an independent bookstore that started in California. That was the first location, and they recently opened one in Brooklyn. And I've been meaning to go ever since they opened it, and I keep putting it off, but that ends today. Seriously, who has time to go to Brooklyn? I do, today. I'm making the time. I don't really have time, but I'm making the time. It is a romance bookstore. It is, from the pictures online, so beautiful. It's so cute. The whole front of it is pink. It's just everything. It's so aesthetically pleasing. I have roped my sister into coming with me, despite the fact that I think she would rather be doing probably anything else on her day off, but I didn't really give her a choice. We are doing this together and I can't wait. I have worn my most bodicey shirt that I own, which I already regret. I feel like at some point my bra's gonna show. Big chest, big problems, you know what I mean? We are gonna go, we are gonna shop, we are going to look around this beautiful store. I am going to take you with me. I am going to be as brave as I possibly can. Hopefully having somebody with me will help me. That way I can do some filming there because I want to show you guys so bad, but I'm scared. You know how I get. I literally, when I go to a bookstore and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna film, it's gonna be so cute. This is me in the bookstore. I'm gonna try and be brave this time, but we'll see. And then when I get home, I will show you if I got anything. I may try and be good and not go crazy, but I'm also thinking there's no way I'm walking out of there with no books. There's just no way. There's no way. There's no way. We are going to head out and jump on the little subway. I have to transfer 3 times to get there. God help me. Lord, give me strength, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be worth it. It's all gonna be worth it. Okay, maybe we'll get a little lunch. Maybe we'll get a little coffee. What is my hair doing? That's gonna be an issue. We'll just have like a little girls' day and you can come with me. All right, I'll see you out there.
Drive alone in December rain. They play my favorite song. I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday. Counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year. Dear Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may stop a light, but together we're alright. You know we're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home. When the sleigh blows cold, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you're so far, you're close. I think I hear them call. So baby, let it snow. Deck the house. That's when the snow starts falling. I pick all the presents up for you. Decorate the fireplace for 2. I keep waiting all night, all night. Wish upon a starlight, starlight. I sleep under the mistletoe. Wake me up with a kiss on my nose. It feels so magical, yeah, look where we were small. Someone's been here and there. The kiss for all. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may suffer like, but together we're alright. You know we're ready for Christmas. Can we do head back home? When the sleigh bells come, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you so far yet close? I think I hear the call. So baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Can we do head back home? When the sleigh bells come, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you so far yet close?
What is that lotion bar? Oh.
Let's go outside. The snow is falling down, and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine.
Okay,
Nice.
can I say something though? It's like sometimes these covers
Ruin it for you? Totally. Totally.
Choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
This is the most fun thing we've ever done, I think. No? Tell me how you really feel.
Just wanna hold you close.
No.
You know the stars
Absolutely
shine just
not.
for you. Let's take a walk, and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay.
what if I can't find one?
Well, you're just picking any book.
I know, but I wanted to know it.
You don't have to know it. Like I said, you could pick something that you want to read, because then if I own it, I can give it to you.
All I want is to spend this day with you.
What, is there a book you're looking for specifically
No, just any book
that you've read that I haven't?
or that I want to read.
The Friend Zone. Oh, is it dirty?
How about a cover?
Oh, okay.
You haven't read those?
Sure haven't.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Who's the kid?
You're this?
No.
Ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside
must
and
die.
chocolate by the fire.
You read this?
Yeah, well, no, but I own it.
I don't know what that means. What is it?
Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Loving so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Hello, friends. It is the next day, and I have to tell you about all of the things that I got at the Ripped Bodice. Can we first of all talk about this bag? It's just so cute. Their logo is so cute, and the store was so cute. I am obsessed. I am going to definitely make it a priority to start shopping there more often because the whole experience was so wonderful, from the aesthetics and the vibes to the books that they actually carried to the staff there that were so helpful and friendly and kind. It was just such a lovely experience, honestly. I could not say enough good things about this store. The way it was set up was absolutely stunning. They had gifts for book lovers like bookmarks and ornaments for this time of year. They had little Christmas trees available. They had a whole new releases section. They had a whole section that have books that were autographed by the authors, which was really nice. They had a paranormal section, an erotica section, a historical section, contemporary. And one of my favorite things about it is I feel like, especially when it comes to your more mainstream bookstores, a lot of the times I find, just because of how involved I am in the book community, there's not a lot of surprises when I go to a bookstore. I kind of recognize all the covers, I recognize all the authors, and the same ones keep showing up over and over again. The same ones are highlighted over and over again. And there's not a lot of new things that I've never heard of. But in the Ripped Bodice, there were a ton of books that I had never heard of, a ton of authors that I had never heard of. There were sections of this store that I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable about, like contemporary, and yet half of the books on these shelves, I was like, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. It was kind of really exciting. And I mean, I should know this. Like, nobody can claim to know about every book that's out there, especially in a genre as big as the romance genre. But like, it was so nice to see all of these things that I had never ever heard of and feel like, oh, you know, there are some things that I can still discover that are available in the world. It was really, really cool. And it was just so cute. It was so cute. There were book pages everywhere. They had a wall of all of the books that the Ripped Bodice has been featured in. So I thought that was really fun, and I kind of really want to read a book that talks about the Ripped Bodice because I feel like that'd be so cool. At one point, I think I'm going to put it in the video, but at one point I said to my sister, this is like the best thing we've ever done, because I was literally, I felt like this was the happiest place on earth. I was having so much fun, and my sister was like, well, no. I mean, I feel like we've done, and I was like, Lily, it's the best thing we've ever done, ever. But I think she had fun too. We had a little girls' day, little girls' lunch. It ended up being a later day than I thought, which is why I'm filming this the next day. We spent about 2.5 hours there, which I know is kind of like insane, but there was just so much to look at and so much to see. And about halfway through us being there, I proposed to my sister that I would love it if she would choose any book in the store that she wanted me to buy and read. It took her a while. She went through the entire store. At one point, she was in the historical fiction section, which made me nervous. She was in the YA section. She kept pointing things out and asking if I'd already read it. Finally, she found a book that she was like, this is the one. I think this is the one. And I was excited because the cover looked awesome, and I had heard of the author, but I didn't know anything about the book itself. So I was like, all right, let's do it. Turns out it is the 4th book in a series, which was unbeknownst to both of us. She was like, is that okay? I was like, it's fine. Like most romances, I believe this is like a companion series. I do think that you can read it out of order, so I'm not too worried about it. And I am very curious about it because it is definitely within a genre that I do not read at all. And that is Mercy by Sarah Kate. This cover is pretty much, I think, the reason she bought it, and I think she said she was interested in reading it. I don't know if she knew what it was about. I certainly did not know what it was about until I read the back. But this is in that Praise series, which I have heard of, and I guess this is like the newest one in this series, the Salacious Players Club series. And we are dealing with a female owner named Maggie Anderson, and she finds out that she enjoys being a dom and that she's not as vanilla as she thought. And then there is an app that matches her with somebody that is looking for that. This is going to be really interesting because I've never read anything like it. I've always been curious what I would think about something like this. So I think this is going to be an interesting read for me. Maybe I'll discover a new favorite type of book, or maybe I'll find out that this is absolutely not my thing, and then I can stop paying attention to these books when I see them come out. So thank you, Lily, for choosing this. I'm very excited, and if I read it, and I enjoy it, I'm gonna make her read it too. That's the deal. Aside from that, I did pick up a few other books. I'm excited about them. I tried to pick up things that I hadn't heard of, but some of them I definitely had. This one was a cover by Nanny for the Neighbors. I should have known looking at this cover, but I didn't until I read the back, and I still decided to give it a try. This is a Why Choose romance, which I've never read. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I have no idea, but I guess there is a baby dropped off at the apartment of these three guys. They don't know whose baby it is, and their neighbor becomes their nanny to take care of this baby. It literally says, every day I go to their apartment to take care of the baby, and every night they take care of me. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this. It looks so sweet and cute that I'm like, how could it be that bad, right? Like, it can't be that dirty, I wouldn't think. I don't know. Who knows? I did also pick up Binding 13. This is the new cover that these are coming out, and she is the floppiest baby I've ever seen in my life. I'm obsessed with her. Look at that flop. It's just excellent. I was waiting for them to come out with new covers because I did not like the original covers because they had people on them, and that's not my thing. So I saw this and I thought, why not? Why not? And I'd rather give my money to an independent bookstore than Amazon. So I bought the first book. I have it on my Kindle and I've already started it, and I have every intention of finishing it and getting more into this series because I'm enjoying it. So now I own her. So this one, I couldn't resist. Never heard of it, but A Holly Jolly Cowboy? Are you kidding me? It's a cowboy romance at Christmas time. Why the heck not? And it was a really good price, and it's by the same author that wrote Go Hex Yourself, which I enjoyed. So I'm definitely excited for this. I may try and include it in the holiday romance video, but honestly I probably won't have time, so maybe it'll just be a read that I don't talk about until a wrap up. Who knows? I also picked up The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. I got this on my Kindle and I've been reading it and I've been enjoying it, so I knew I was gonna want to have it on my shelf, and they have these new covers, so I figured why the heck not? So now I have it. This is also the thinnest Lucy Score I've ever seen. Like, go Lucy. And then the final book that I was planning on picking up regardless because of how much I enjoyed her other series, even though I haven't finished it yet. And this is a new release by her, so I was very excited. A new release in a new world, but I didn't know what it was about until I got home and read the back cover, and now I think I'm even more excited. And this is Never by Jessa Hastings. So this is the author of the Magnolia Park series. I have only read the first one, but I liked it so much and I really like her writing. I'm curious what she would do with different characters, with a different world. And I had no idea what this was about, but it turns out it is like a Peter Pan retelling, or in that world, this girl Daphne is the granddaughter of Wendy, and apparently Peter came for her grandmother and her mother, and so she always thought he would come for her, and he doesn't come until her 17th birthday. When he does, he is not what she expected or imagined, but he takes her to Neverland. Apparently his true colors begin to show, but in the meantime she meets Jameson Hook, the pirate son of Peter's nemesis. Both boys are trouble and both have dangerous secrets about the strange fantasy land they call home. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. I don't know why I love Peter Pan. Anything that has to do with Peter Pan and Neverland I find so fascinating. So I'm so excited to read this. I'm probably gonna try and get to this in January because I can't resist. And then I really need to finish the Magnolia Park series. That's a priority. I also couldn't help myself. I picked up one of the t-shirts and this pin, which is just so cute. It's literally a ripped bodice and I love it. I don't know where it's going, but I had to have it, and it's going somewhere. Maybe it'll go on my shelf somewhere. And that's it. That is everything. I'm obsessed with this store. I can't wait to visit it again. This is gonna be a go-to for book shopping for me from now on, hands down. There are only two in the world, one in Culver City, California, and one in Brooklyn. So if you are near either of them, check them out. I will link their website down below so that you can get more information and see it for yourself, because I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it for love. That's the end of this video. I had so much fun. I'm hoping that some of the footage I got yesterday is decent enough, but if it's not, I'm sorry. I do the best I can filming in public. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, leave a little fairy emoji in the comments down below to represent the Peter Pan retelling that I'm so excited about. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in another video very soon. Hopefully.